Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Rich from Rich Micro Tooling Technologies. So I put out a little teasers, I guess, what was in store for what I'm doing, okay? Cutting gears for my mini lathe. I think I gave it away, I can't remember, I have to go back and look. So far I've successfully cut quite a few gears here. I hope you can see these. Okay. All aluminum. At least now, for now. Maybe go to ductile later, we'll see. Okay, so now we're going to be cutting 40 teeth. And I have two gears that I'm going to cut together. We're going to see how this works. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to center over my part. You know what, let me show you this. Let's give you this as far as you'll probably see this a little bit better than you can with it being straight up. Okay, so 0. Now I'm going to bring the cutter down, and we're going to pick up our 0. Right along the top of the tooth. So what I'd like to do is I'll sneak in here. And then I'm going to bring it up until I hit 0 on my indicator. Right there we go. Okay. So now we're going to sweep again. There's 0. And there's 0. So now I know the top of that cutter is flush. Now it's 157 thousandths, which means it's going to be, what is it, 78.5. Let's see, 78.5.157 divided by 2 equals 78.5 thousandths. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to compensate for that. We're going to bring it up 78 thousandths. That'll put the center line right on the tooth. Then we're going to mark the diameter, and we're going to plunge down the half. So we're going to go up 78.5 thousandths. Our overall diameter is going to be 1 inch 654 thousandths. So 1.654 divided by 2 equals, so 827 thousandths will put me on my center line. Okay, so I'm going to do this off camera because I've got to sort of walk around the side and everything. I want to get it on. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just explaining to you what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it, and then I'll bring you back when I start cutting gears. Alright, well, thank you. Okay, just a couple of specifics. The two blanks, 40 teeth. It's an M1 gear. And the thickness, I have to reduce the thickness on both of these. The thickness is going to be right around 5/16. Like I said, 40 teeth. And I have a diameter of 1.654 or 827 thousandths to my center line. The cutter itself is 157 thousandths thick, so it's 87.5 thousandths in half. My dividing head / rotary table is a 90:1 ratio, which means I have a 20 plate on. So my rotations are 2 full rotations and 5 holes. And that's going to be continue to going on. I have my coolant, which is Kool Mist, and my cheap Chinese misting, which really works out well. At this point in time, we are at our center line. Our hole depth, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. The hole depth is relatively tight. I believe it was let's see, 0851 to 0.0856. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it was. It could be even lower. I opted for 8.5. I'm just going to shoot at 8.5. That's what I have on the dial right now. So, without any more delay, I'm going to set you up in an area where I'm hoping you're going to see. It's going to be loud. Hopefully I can edit out the sound. I'll see what I can do. If not, sorry guys, you might have to put up with it for a couple of frames. Repeatability on this head is phenomenal right now. The first one I ordered was an outright piece of shit. Okay, I'll tell you right now. Had it back and forth with the manufacturer. Sort of saying, no, must be something wrong with your math. I've been doing this for 26 years. Yeah, everyone can make a mistake. But there was no repeatability in it. 90 to 1 means 90 revolutions will bring you right back to 0. 90 revolutions brought me back to 356 degrees. I lost 4 degrees. It had to do with something in the worm gear. I'm almost positive. But they sent me out a new one. Don't get me wrong. They gave me shit in the beginning. But in the end, they sent me out another machine free of charge. And this one is working well. Okay, so let's get started making some chips and making a gear. All right, kids, let's go. Well, welcome back. We survived. We did two 42 spur gears. No slippage on the middle. So we were able to cut 2 gears right along the way. Let's take it off the shaft here. And I purposely made this shaft to do this, so that I'm able to stack. I probably could get 3 on there. Just doing 2. Only 2 actually repeat. So there you go. 42. They lock in. There's no play. There's clearance at the bottom of the addendum, I believe it is. So I'm going to take, and I'll just take and deburr this off. And then I got to bring them into size. And I have, I think, 10 more gears to make. As it happened with Grizzly, again, you know, it sounds like I sound bitter. I don't. I'm not. They've done me good in the past. It's just that the one individual just really ticked me off. You know what I mean? But it works. Okay, we're back up and running, and so far we're at the 40 gears, and then I'll be going to a 45, 50, 55, 57, 60, and 65s. So actually, I don't have that many left. I thought I had more. The 80s are doubles. The 40s were doubles. I had a couple of doubles with 20s. And my 45s will be doubles too. Alright. Well, YouTube, thanks for tuning in and watching. If you like these videos, hit like, subscribe. I return, so far, 100% of the comments on my channel. So if you really have something you want to ask or whatever, feel free. I'll answer as much as I can. Alright, YouTube. Have a good night. And just remember, make some chips. Alright, man. Bye.